Good morning. Morning, folks. Morning, Amira. Morning, David, Griffey, Dill. Hope everybody is doing well on a Thursday morning. Let me know if I'm coming through okay, so I know I can get started. Yep, thank you, Amira. Appreciate that. Hello, clearer. Is that all clear? Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Okay, morning, Leo. Let's get into the market, shall we? So, actually, before I get into that, let's go into the trades I've taken, because I think this pound Aussie was maybe, again, I always look at it from a 4-hour perspective. I mean, you look at how close I was here from getting stopped out. So I do believe that things come around, or what goes around comes around. I know that's probably a negative saying, but you basically, you make your luck in this game by being patient. Now, I'm not saying this is going to go. It does look really nice to go. My bias is still up. But, you know, we've had a few trades that, you know, we were a little bit unlucky with, etc. Maybe this is the luck that, or let's say, instead of I deserve, that we could go on, push on now. So, pound Aussie, again, from a digestion point of view, looks good. We've had double rejection here, decent bar over Asia, waiting till 1 p.m. until this next 4-hour closes. But this looks nice now. You know, with how the market is, I do feel like it is a bit flowy. I know the US Open yesterday was a little bit of a nightmare in terms of volatility, but I can see this pushing to the upside. I just wouldn't be surprised if it did came down and give us that kind of, well, don't really agree with that. It is still counter trend on the daily. But we've got to be confident and positive with our trade and say, you know, I fancy this to move up. In which case, if it does, you know, this pound Aussie is still on the cards for a potential breakout as well. Now, being that I have 3 trades on, or let's say 2 trades, I've got 4% risk on, because EA is now a break even because I can't exceed that 5% mark. In order for me to take another trade, I would have to get one of those to break even as well. So I don't feel like I'm going to take another trade today. Morning, Ash. Morning, Silver, mate. I don't feel like I'm going to take another trade, but if that scenario happens, obviously I need to, you know, put something to break even. And EA was thankfully in that position where it's moved quite a bit where I can do that. So pound Aussie in, and I like that. If we have let's have a look at EA as well. I'll just go through my open trades before we do the market. So EA, we're here on the daily. Stop was down here. Moved that obviously to break even. Using the SAR for exits. Good rejection day yesterday. Market's falling. Aussie is weak. We are expecting a possible reaction around these highs, but another one like GA, where we've, you know, probably not as nice as GA in terms of pullback, but the euro is stronger than the pound. So, you know, maybe something like this would be nice. But you know, if it wants to go, then I'll absolutely let it go. But yeah, another one that looks nice. I'm pretty sure that is a profitable trade, unless something major happens with some confidence in the stock market. The stock market goes on a little bit of a rally where you'd expect the Aussie to benefit from that. But yeah, EA is looking good. I'll just let that ride until the SAR tells me not to. And finally, pound Swiss. I can't even remember the last time I was in 3 trades. Honestly, I can't even remember the last time I was in 3 trades. But pound Swiss, as we talked about for quite some time, nice overall structure that's, you know, started since when? Probably early December. I know we've got a red bar here on volume, but as I say with my evening star and my morning star, as long as we've got increased volume from our initial bar, let me remove this. So from this bar, then it's still valid. Okay, so we've obviously got our evening star here, head and shoulders within our cup with handle, A, B, C, corrective, evening stars, catalyst. Right, this is all good. I can't not take that trade, basically, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, in that, from a daily perspective, SAR, for my exits, looking for this to break underneath the lows. It's still risk off, so I still like the idea of buying the Swiss. I know I'm buying the pound and selling the pound, but I probably more look at it as I'm selling the Aussie and I'm buying the Swiss. So yeah, happy with those positions. And touch wood, things start to change around from, you know, a pretty horrible, I wouldn't say horrible, but let's say a pretty miserable, not a great last 2-3 months. And it only takes, you know, it can take a week, few trades. If we do get the ones that we want here, you know, the whole momentum of the year kind of shifts around. Okay, SPX is risk off. You know, are we at the point where it's a little bit extended? Maybe, but you know, markets fall a lot quicker than they rise. Do I think there's a point where, you know, people start to buy this up? Yes, absolutely, but it's just not yet. So I don't want to go into the extensions with the SPX because it does move slightly differently. 4 hour does look nice. We had that complex corrective back. And then we're pushing through decent 4 hour in the last 4 hour close. And yeah, it's risk off. Not much more to say. There's no reason to buy it up yet. Risk off. Market's falling. Market's falling. The dollar. Dollar is, as we go on, the dollar, would I say it's looking a little bit better? I believe dollar should be strong fundamentally. We are looking for a clear break above these highs. We did possibly get our complex corrective in here before a break to the upside. I'll be waiting for that confirmation. Essentially with the dollar, a break and close above here, dollar continuation to the upside. I don't think it's extended on the daily. I don't think it's extended. I don't particularly like this price action. It is kind of trundling up, you know, in a slow fashion, slow burning up there. But bias for the dollar has got to be up as long as we get a break above those highs. So on smaller time frames, you could see a little bit of a retracement, but ultimately, yeah, I'm looking for a strength in that dollar to continue going with that safe haven currency, which has been absolutely acting as. Makes sense. Morning, James. Okay, watch this today. Silver. I always like to see people winning trades, so it was good to see Griffey, ATAR on GA, brilliant, and Silver, Polka Dot doing well for you. How's your FTMO going, Silver? I know you're on a time crunch, and I presume it's kind of coming to an end. Is that right? For your verification? On -2, and how long left? 20 days, okay, still time. And you're not in that polka trade anymore, right? You're out of that. Anyway, okay, good. Well, you still got a chance. Still got a chance. Plenty of trading days left. Still got a chance. Just continue to be patient, and obviously, if something comes and you can't get anything, then yeah, you'll just have to go for it, right? And hopefully the Forex gods are with you, and you can get to that 5%. So we're all rooting for you, buddy. We're all rooting for you. And Ash, how are you doing? Before I get into it, I know Ash is here. How's your your challenge going? Start the fresh round next week. You'll start the fresh round next week? Do you mean next week? So you're okay. If that's your okay, good. Well done, mate. Well done. Free repeats are always good to do, or good to have. Very impressive. Okay, EURUSD. Watch this today. A few breakout opportunities. Like I said, I don't think I'll be taking any trades. Not because of the risk, but just general because of the risk, but just general because I don't think any's going to set up today anyway. But I've been trying to get in short on this. We can look at our larger kind of head and shoulders here. If we take the context, we're looking for another slight reload, so we can use this as our cut with handle to get in on shorts on EURUSD. Daily perspective, we're still kind of waiting on that potential 20 catch-up. It's a good digestion phase, and again, going with that longer-term trend. The trend is our friend until the bend at the end, looking for impulse correction, impulse to the downside. So I would like that to give us our handle within that 4-hour chart to come back up. Another few days, potentially 2-3 days. Again, a little bit more digestion, so that 20 is roughly around there to take EU to the downside on another leg down. Pound Swiss. Pound Swiss, obviously the aggressive's in, but I'll be looking for a breakout as well. Coming down here, looking for another slight reload considering where we've come from. 20 period catch up, break to the downside as I spoke about yesterday. So a lot of these are still on the list from yesterday. Pound Aussie, as I talked about, is still there for a breakout if it does decide to push on. Euro CAD. Euro CAD is another one. There's no aggressive entry in there if I zoom in. So there's no aggressive entry in here yet. I just don't think the price action it looks enough just yet. But I'd be looking for a little bit more digestion, something like this to take EuroCAD to the upside. If we do continue, and we do this, we give us another leg within this channel. There could be an aggressive entry in here, depending obviously on what trades that I'm already in for push on, cut with handle, breakout to the upside on EuroCAD. That option is there. And Aussie Swiss is another one that I looked at today. Aussie Swiss, again, the premise of that makes sense to me. Nice price action going into here. We can see our V reversal corrective. This for me here wasn't quite an aggressive entry. I think there was something about it that I don't like. Also, I don't think, did it come on enough volume? Well, it did come on high volume, sorry. So I don't know, that my gut was telling me I didn't really like that as an aggressive entry. Not that I could have taken it anyway in terms of risk percentage, but I probably would have wanted to see something like this. So that kind of initial rejection here, rather than the kind of range and where this candle is placed. So I know that's kind of difficult to understand. I'm trying to figure out what I'm thinking in my head and tell it to you, which is sometimes difficult. But I think I would have needed just a little bit more here. So Aussie Swiss potential on another reload to take that to the downside. Obviously, the idea of selling the Aussie makes sense to me. The idea of buying the Swiss makes sense to me. Going with that general risk sentiment, seeing that V reversal on the daily looks good. Looks good. But I am perfectly happy with where I am right now. With 3 trades on, equity, this really, I try to not really look into this too much. The numbers here, because they go up and down and they fluctuate and stuff. We want to get it really pushing on, and I'm perfectly happy with where I am. Technically 6% risk on the table, and I could pass this if the 3 trades, in terms of that 10%, I could pass it if the 3 trades come off, and I'm very comfortable with those positions. So in a relatively nice place, as long as, touch wood, we've seen it happen before. Anything can happen. Flip on us, and move to the opposite direction of what we're thinking. But hey, that's trading, and we've got to be positive. So relatively quick stream this morning. Anything you guys want me to look at? I'm not sure if there's any ideas. I'll try and continue to look at the ideas, but I don't think there was any in. I know Aaron was in Pound Swiss and on the aggressive. Aussie dollar to the upside. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Not too much this morning. So yeah, anything you guys want me to look at? DAX. One hour. Here on that V reversal. Here, or your head and shoulders. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, the German, I've got here 30, but it should actually be the 40, right? Maybe they changed it to the 40. Or did they change the Hong Kong to the 40? I'm getting confused. Or maybe they changed the Hong Kong 30. Right? Yeah. Yeah, did they not change the 30 to the 40? Or am I thinking maybe there was a Hong Kong 30 to the 40? Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. So yeah, if you're looking at this, I can see what you're looking at. A, B, C here, V reversal in, slight reload, breakout retest, move to the downside. Absolutely. Absolutely, actually, yeah. Why did I miss that? Okay, well done, silver. I am absolutely adding that to my list. 30 minute, 1 hour. Well done, silver. I like that. V reversal with the trend. 4 hour is in a good position. Look at that. 4 hour kind of breakout, roughly retest. Your reason to enter short. Here we go. Stocks obviously falling off. Daily hammer is confluence, going with this kind of channel here. Well, breakout retest, let's say, rather than channel. Inverted hammer. Yeah, like that, silver. Like that. Well done. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. CAD yen down. Let's see if I missed. CAD yen down. What time frame? 30 minute. CAD yen. Are you looking from here? I mean, it's kind of gone a bit too far anyway. But is that what you're looking at? Or are you looking at it from a larger perspective? I don't think it's very clean. Certainly not as nice as the DAX. Because I don't really like that. But if you're looking at this, maybe that's relevant, but it's not as nice. Do I agree with the bias? Yeah, I agree with the bias. 4 hour higher time frame confluence. Yes, it's counter trend here. Maybe getting to that support, but 4 hour is great. 4 hour is nice. Not as nice as the other one, silver. I don't think. Yeah. So just from there, yeah. I don't. It's not too clean, right? We're not really seeing, if we talk about basing structure, we're not really seeing a basing structure there. It's a little bit of, rangy, climactic fake, right? Not saying I don't like the premise, but yeah, not as nice as the other one. How did your CAD? Did you take that CAD Swiss? The thing is about CAD Swiss, well, it did come up, so hopefully you didn't take it as aggressive. The thing with CAD Swiss is I like the idea of it. We take that wick away, right? You've kind of got that complex there. I just can't do it for the daily chart. And that's what I was saying to you, is that I like the idea of CAD Swiss down. I don't know if you took it. No, you didn't take it. Okay. Yeah, I mean this was the only reason why, right? You can see they are a counter trend, and there's no real reason to go short, but I do like the idea of selling CAD Swiss, to be honest with you. USD CAD, you like the uglier things, yeah. That's what my girlfriend tells me. Bort only, USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD. Let's have a look at USD CAD. I presume it's presume you're looking up on, I guess, from a break of these highs, right? So if you're considering this here, do breakout retest, then if it does do that, then yeah, context would obviously be there. 4 hour. 4 hour, you would need that pattern to progress, in which case if it does, you'd get a little bit more digestion here. So if we visualize what the context will look like, I presume this is what you're looking at with, probably 8 hours. A few more bars here, then yeah. It's just this daily as well. But again, the daily's not, is the daily extended? I wouldn't say the daily's extended, no. I wouldn't say this daily is extended. I would say it's strong, So there is a slight difference, but also from my perspective, unless we get a few more days like we did previously, you could be looking at just retesting this area. Then I'd be a bit more comfortable going long from my perspective, right? From my trading. So if you get this, then finding a setup in here, in which case your setup will probably go. But yeah, I mean, yeah, go with the trend, right? Go with the trend. So USD CAD up absolutely makes sense as well. Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Anything else? Anything else before I head off? This is the one I want. You know, I would love this to be a winning trade just because of that. You know, to go from a few pips of a stop to winning that trade, I think would just feel nice after a few things of frustration that I've had over the past few months. So here's hoping. I deserve it. I deserve it. Aussie dollar down. Aussie dollar down. Right, Aussie dollar down here. Basing structure. Yeah, going with the trend, obviously. I like the premise of it. I think I would have needed a little bit more here. Not saying that that's bad. You know, just from looking at it. It is a breakout retest, so you don't need to be perfect in it. So here. Yeah, it's actually not bad. Retest here. Yeah. That's actually not bad, silver. I just would have liked maybe a few more bars, but yeah, if you get your retest back in, buying the dollar, selling the Aussie, yeah, definitely makes sense. 4 hours good. 4 hours bearish. Daily is obviously bearish. It has moved a little bit but I could see it moving a little bit more. So yeah, Aussie dollar breakout retest again. Another one that would make sense. 30 minute. Yeah, I guess we're looking at the same area, right? You're just looking for a retest back to this area here. Yeah, you can probably see it on the 30 minute. I know the 30 minute you have differences on the 1 hour and 30. I understand that, but you can probably see it's not as clean on the 30 as it is on the hourly. So if I was going to take that, I would only be able to take that on the hourly. If that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Anything else? Anything else? No worries, mate. No worries, buddy. No. Everybody happy? Everybody happy? Good. I bet a lot of you happy, James. You'll be coming into nice weather in Scotland. As if you, Leon, where are you? Oh, Dill as well. You're in the UK, coming into summer. Leon, where are you based? You'll be coming into winter, Griffey, won't you? South Africa, right? You're South African, Griffey, or Zimbabwe? Oh, lovely, mate. Lovely. Greece. Lovely. Heading into winter, yeah, okay, yeah. How cold does it get there in your winter? Does it get down quite a lot? So Leon, Greece, I remember Greece. So me and Megan were 3 degrees C. Oh, so yeah, it does get down there. I'll tell you what, I would love about 3 degrees right now. Nice to put a coat on. Yeah, Leon, you might not know this. I remember many years ago, I booked me and Megan a holiday to Santorini in like this amazing like hotel, everything. And that's kind of when I was going through my losing phase, and I lost $20,000 in like 12 minutes, and I had to go and tell her that we couldn't go. We had to cancel the holiday. She was not happy with us. So I haven't been to Greece ever since. But I'll take her to Santorini or Mykonos maybe next year. But it's certainly somewhere I want to go back to. Hometown like 4 degrees. Okay, nice. Better than here, Griffey. Better than here. -4. Yeah, -4. Sorry. I went there. The only time I've been to South Africa was when I was 17 or 18. I went there for a football trip. Actually, we played like Ajax, Cape Town, and stuff. It was lovely. Take on a new holiday all this week. Yeah, well, let's touch wood, David. Let's touch wood. A few of these come off. Obviously not on this account, but on the main one. That would be quite nice. That would be quite nice. Could buy her I could buy her an Aperol Spritz with the money I make on this one in Dubai. That's probably all that would get me. I'll let you type, Griffey, before I head off. Oh yeah, crypto. Yeah. Okay, I'll touch on crypto before I go because that's interesting. It is absolutely melting. 26 now. 26.3. I mean, how far is this going to go? This 30 was the biggest level. You know, 30 was such a big level for Bitcoin. And now I'm just waiting, you know? I'm just waiting for a reason to buy it up. Let it go down let it go down as much as it wants to go down, and then give me a reason to buy it up. Definitely. 24. Did it down 99%. Cheers. Oh yeah, I think I saw a YouTube video on that actually. Okay. Let's have a little game, shall we? What do we think Bitcoin bottoms at? You're thinking 24. I'm gonna go sub 20, you know, just for a little bit. I'm gonna go 18K. I'll put my guess in here, 18K. What we'll give something to the winner. 22, 21.5, 14K. Amira is the king of the prediction game. I need to bring that up. I'll probably bring that back after Simplicity Trading. Simplicity Trading comes back. Bring that Monday projection game back. I like to get into, yeah. I know, it's a wonder she's still with me, Griffey. I honestly ask that sometimes as well. But anyway, she's in it for the long haul, the compounding gains over years. That's the only reason why she's here. Is it dollar over, dollar under? Yeah, somebody used to do that. More than EFO. Somebody used to do that when we had the 50 game. I think when I guessed, I think he would, if I guessed whatever, you know, this and let's say 18.5, they would guess like 18.4 every single Monday. Or if it was Bitcoin, it obviously like 21,000. You say 19,999. Bitcoin around 15,600. Okay, there we go. We've got the guesses in. I know, yeah. Hey, touch wood. 15.6. Okay, everybody's guessing in. EFO, if I'm just 600 to 623. Okay, Leon. I'll tell you what. If it hits 623, I'll give you. If you get it, I mean, it's not going to. I'll give you something nice. If it's 623. I know you meant 15,623. Don't worry. Yeah, EFO and everybody else, get your guesses in. I'll give something to the winner. 25, Dale. Okay, 25. Alrighty. Alrighty, guys. I better go because I'll just talk forever. Nothing else to do. I'm obviously not going to take a trade. Got to go and make some more bloody videos. I'll let you guys type before I head off. For you or for Megan? It's got to be for Megan. We were just saying, what do you think the Bitcoin? So Bitcoin's obviously falling off a cliff right now. What do you think Bitcoin will bottom at? And the closest to that, well, I'll give, I don't know, $50 to, let's say. The winner gets $50. So yeah, just put it in the chat, EFO, and anybody else. And yeah, everybody on stream will be entered. $50 for the winner. There we go. 15,000. All right, guys. Our best be off. $50, yeah. $50 for the winner. Right, guys, I better be off. Have a great day. Remember to trade safe. 17.5. Okay. You're in, David. 17.5. Trade safe, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Peace. Thanks, guys.